solar eclipse April 20th, and then we have a lunar eclipse May 5th. Like I said, solar will affect more the early people. Obviously, the lunar is going to be the night people, obviously. First thing I want you to notice, let's start off with, we're just going to do a little bit of basics. I'm trying to keep this 15 minutes. If there's someone out there keeping track of time, whoever's a good Saturn and whoever's a good Saturn person, keep us up on a good schedule. So let's give this a good 15 to 20 minutes of my rap, okay? So cut us off then. Bet. So the solar eclipse happens first. A lot of uncertainty. That's what happens when the solar eclipse, when these eclipses happen, they're basically making the luminaries. So usually the luminaries helps us see everything. So if both the luminaries are in a position where they're covering each other, it's basically we're in the void area, the shadow area, the dark dimensions. Call it that if you want to. Let's get real Harry Potter with this, right? So what does that mean? A lot of people will feel uncertain. Leaders, for instance, look, we have a sun at 29 degrees. So this is when the solar eclipse actually happens on a 29 degrees. This will affect our leaders, people of higher stature, okay? Things become uncertain. There is going to be fear. If you notice, Saturn is in the first house, right? Saturn is in the first house, and it becomes like some type of fear, some type of Saturnian thing happens because Saturn rules fear. Saturn is the government. So that means there's certain countries out there where fear is being constantly bred. This is for the first, mind you, if you notice, they're kind of like 2 weeks apart. If you really notice, it's like 2 weeks. Mind you, Mercury will be in retrograde this whole time. And for people that are visual people, I just want to show you. If you are a visual learner, that goes. So basically, the eclipse happens the 20th, right? And that's the rest of the month, all the way to the 30th. And then that goes to the Mercury retrograde. That's going to happen all the way to the 13th. So shit don't start really getting easier till the middle of May. But that's okay because we're going to know how to ride this wave because we are learning. We are together as a unit. The future is finally together as a unit. Okay. So back to the solar eclipse, right? There is some type of fear. Look, if you look at the first house, Placidus, look at the first house. I have part of fortune. I have Neptune. I have Chiron. And I have Jupiter in this first house. I hope everybody can see this. Let me make it bigger. So it could be, there we go. So technically Saturn is involved because he is in Pisces. If you really know whole signs, you know what I'm talking about. But in this Placidus first house, things aren't what they seem. Especially about Venusian Taurus things. If we back up, things will be said, right? The market is talking, communicating. Venus, Mercury is communications about money, and Venus is in Gemini. So they kind of, it's a yoga they kind of do where they kind of split energy. So it's better to listen. If you want me to be honest, Mercury is in Taurus, which is the 12th house from Gemini. It would be more conducive if everybody listens more than speaks the next couple of weeks, because the people that are speaking are uncertain and they can't figure it out yet. Their intuition is not to the T. Okay? Thank you. It is mutual reception. Thank you for bringing that up. I am ghetto astrology, so I speak, whatever you know what I'm saying? You feels nice me. You got it though. You see what I did? You see what I did there? You see, you feels nice me. It's a mutual reception. That's the word. So they split. Basically, Mercury belongs to Gemini. Venus belongs to Taurus. They split. But if you notice, Mercury, the communicator, should be quiet. Which was funny because my grandmother, who has a Taurus stellium, always tells me it's better to listen. Don't speak. Just watch. Literally, that's what you want to do right now. Be a Taurus. Stay quiet. Stay mute. Just listen. Okay. Then what else is happening? Jupiter's kind of aligned with this. If you, like I mentioned in the last one, he's involved in this journey. And the reason being is Saturn is in a Jupiterian sign, so we can't ignore that. Okay? And mind you, in this solar eclipse, we're going to see what something that they want us to see, whether it's the government. They're working behind the scene. Look, Saturn in the 12th house. They're working behind the scenes. The real structure system, is already in failure. I hope that makes sense. Okay? I just started. So for those that are coming in, so listening will be more important. Listening will be important. I do want you to notice how there's an entire stellium, okay, in the second. I have Mercury in our second as well, Uranus and Venus in the third. So I have technically, it looks like if you really see it, it's there. I hope you see that. Technically, Venus is in the third, to be quite honest. Technically, if you want to be even more realistic, it's actually, it's Taurus energy. Anyways, long story short, traveling, if it's not necessary, don't do it. If you have to, just prepare for expenses. Just want to let you know that. Watch out for Jupiterian people, market stuff. But we're gonna this is for the mundane, so this is for global things, okay? There's a lot of pressures going on behind the scenes. I do want you to know Venus is the ruler of this. While Saturn, let me tell you something. While Saturn is in Pisces, the 8th sign away from Pisces is a Venus-ruled sign. So when Venus is in notion, right, or in the mix of things, is going to cause a crisis. Is going to cause a dilemma. I checked out the things of that day. I went to go check the aspects of that day. We do have the North Node sextile Saturn. The North Node is weird things, like they're always trying to make this pandemic thing, bugs and fungus, all that crap that they talk about comes here. And I told you, if you follow me on Twitter or whatever, the 4 degrees talks about the body a lot. Whenever I see Cancer, I don't know why, but that 4 degrees in people's chart and like really brings up the body. And especially if there's Aquarius placements, I want you to be careful with injuries. With fire things, Mars and fire. So just wanted to bring that up. So major changes to London. Okay, remember London, they've been getting eclipsed. I just wanted to bring that up there because these are also international things happening. Mars is in the 5th house, so the ruler of an international country. For instance, 9th house. There are going to be some changes. So I want you to know that. There's also something about the weather that I saw for both between the solar and it always changes the weather. Obviously, look, we have Lilith in the 11th house whole signs, even for the lunar eclipse. So definitely shout out to that. Anybody who's there, we're not there yet. Anybody, if I don't know if it's been, no, it has not been 15 minutes yet. So we're almost there, okay? Wait till make decision to the middle of May. Also, there's a lot of new highly sexual energy and new attractions, and we're going to talk about who has them. So definitely want to bring that up. Okay, so let's start it. We're going to go and start with the signs. We're going to break down the 12 signs of the zodiac. I'm going to start from where I'm at. I'm going to start with Taurus, because the eclipses are happening in Taurus. That's best I can tell you. Even though I have Leo up here. Let's start off with Taurus. So Taurus, I know that was random, but the North Node is in Taurus, okay? So let's do this. The eclipses are happening in your 1st house and again in your 7th house. What is this? Why are we going a month? Hang on, y'all. Sorry, that kind of threw me off. So let's just change this so I can go, because that was crazy thrown off. It's like a little bit off. April 16. Hang on, my bad, y'all. Let's just fix the chart, because I'm like, wait, what? I just want to do the hour. Here we go. So this is what I want. The eclipses are technically happening in your, for sun, moon, or rising. Okay, Taurus is the start. They're not in Aries or Libra yet. So we are now, North Node is in Taurus, 4 degrees. We're now 4 degrees away from the start of the Libra and Aries eclipses. So what happens is, for those that have been watching for a while, the eclipses take 2 areas of life. Sun, moon, or rising in Taurus. This is who you are as a person, your identity, your health, your body. And then this is your lovers, business ventures that you've been trying to get into, contracts that you've been dealing with, intermediate relationships, okay? That's what you've been getting eclipsed since 2021. Now that we have become and came to this ending, we are now at the ending of this, because after these two eclipses, there the next one is July, where the change happens. I think, no, if I'm not mistaken, let's make sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong. Yeah, by the time we go into, is it July? It'll be over. The eclipses will be over. Well, the nodes will be out of Taurus by then, okay? The next set of eclipses will be in July. Anyways, so it'll be done with you. So what happens is, when it focuses on two areas of life, you start to unravel faster. Things happen in that area. Like, you start getting momentum. Things have been happening to you since then. Okay? For you, I would say, because Mercury, Uranus, right, is now next to this North Node for you, I think that you should focus more on you. One, let's start off there. That your passion should be on you. Hold the fires from taking action to other people. See, other people in your life, like your partners or these contracts, they're in momentum of, like, they're not leaving you, but they're busy. They're not into you as much as you are into you right now, if that's the best way to explain it. Because Mars, the rulers of your partner, is in the third. So I know a lot of your partners during this eclipse time, it is going through a different change in their personal life, literally, their fun life. You know, maybe they're starting new jobs. Maybe they're going on a new trip. So they're not focused on what's going on. So you're misinterpreting conversations. This is a Taurus energy, by the way, because Mars is an argumented house now. Be careful, obviously, doing physical things, okay? Interacting with people that are, like, I want to say, outside of your home, like your strangers. I want you to pay attention. There might be some new attractions to you, those that have been waiting for a lover, or you may be into a new hobby. Fifth house. It depends on what you've been doing with your fifth house, you know, with your Mercury throughout the year. Okay? I want to say you want to ride this out. I believe that if you haven't left your partners, let's say if you're a Taurus that was in a toxic relationship, if you haven't left that partner, I don't know, like, if you haven't started that business by now, you will. Like, you should be in motion of doing this. You should be in motion of working on your passion. You know, if you are a person that, let's say, I don't want you to take things personally, right? At the same time, Saturn and Jupiter are leaving each other. You know, there could have been something that you're dealing behind the scenes that is making you emotional about it. It's making you, like, worry, or you feel different about it. Because your rulers of the fourth house, well, the areas of life that deals with your emotions are in a spot that's in your subconscious mind. You keep thinking about this. Or some of you are doing fun activities with your children. The fifth house, maybe you're going out with the kids, you're going out with the lover. It depends on your vibration and your Venus, you know. But these eclipses either would put you with a karmic, K2 doesn't just mean letting go of a partner. It can also mean you going into an alignment with somebody you used to know. Is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. That might be good for you in your chart, you know. Okay, so I just wanted to, we started, for those that are coming in, look at this house right here if you wanted to know where we are. So, yeah, I think that's good for you, Taurus. I like this solar eclipse. The thing about it with you, a lot of these eclipses are made for you guys, for the fixed signs. So there's to move an area of your life, whether it's to move, whether it's to change jobs, get into a relationship with someone, taking someone serious, you know. I would just say that. I would say that. Okay. Then when the lunar eclipse happens, which would have this, let's see, I just want to remember where this happens. Scorpio. So here, when lunar eclipses, I just want you to watch what you say. How about that, Taurus? The ending of your rap is watch what you express. Uranus, what you are showing the world, if you care, or if it's part of your new dynamic, it's part of your new trend that you're doing. Why I say watch, because maybe your mind changes and it starts, because retrograde is your resources and what you allocate for fun. So in the next couple of weeks, you should be having those type of changes in your life. Like when Mercury retrograde, being that your Venus is in there, maybe you're doing things with family, and it's taking too much of your time, or it's irritating you. Whatever it is, you are coming a little sharp. So, by the way, okay, let's go on to Gemini risings. We're going forward. My bad, y'all. Sorry. It is what it is. Gemini. Okay, these eclipses have been happening in couple areas of our life. So it's karmic. It's our pending karma. It's our health. It's our habits. It's our work, our coworkers. Let's see. This could also have been, honestly, Gemini, you got a lot on your plate. This have been expenses. Talk about them. Let's talk about them. Let's have been you misstepping, moving too quickly, which again is something that you are learning from. So you are learning to be more patient, and you kind of need it. Saturn is helping you become less so quickly to deliver and more strategic, I want to say, or the delivery of the media or the Gemini, right? It's going to become a little bit more stable. But with these eclipses, they're still showing you where the hell your problem is at, okay? That's what it is. Gemini, you have a problem, whatever the fuck. Whether it's you're bad at making routine, you're bad with debt, staying on top of your bills, making the wrong decision, like fuck it, I want to go out to eat and party and buy mad things online, but I now have more responsibilities at home, more bills. I'm saving money. That's what Gemini's doing. Okay? Mercury in your 12th house, you are not seeing things clearly. Hello. Okay? This is for Gemini placements. Gemini, okay? So things you don't want to talk about. There's things that you also don't want to talk about. There's a lot of you with keeping it within yourself. Lilith is not, when Lilith can be controlled. So you want to talk whenever you want to talk to. You know what I mean? That's Lilith. There's nothing you could do. It's something that's also eating up your mind. That's another thing. That's a fact. We could talk about it. You find this difficult to get rid of. This could be a theme, or you're always focusing on these big picture stuff. You're probably helping someone. You're assisting someone, risking things for someone. So I am patience, grasshopper, for real. Your finances changing a lot, okay? Your health can be you may have some health issues. You or a cat or a dog or one of your pets or someone around you has a health issue that kind of impacts you somehow during this time in the eclipses. You having to make a big financial expense decision, plan accordingly. You are a person that should strategize travel, not just don't jump out there, okay? So we're currently, okay, what else? Don't lose your cool during this time to, for instance, whatever that may mean to you. I don't think you're losing your cool. I think you're also making a lot of people are coming towards you. Maybe there's people trying to date you. You're flirting, but your mind's not really on that. Or there's somebody trying to talk to you. Your mind is not on that. Or your partner has a bigger picture right now. He or she is working on a big goal, and it's to make money, or it's to, they're withholding things, sun, moon, or rising. So, yes. By the way, yes, I thank you for letting me know. We already started the video, by the way. I thought I was going to take forever on my beginning of the lunar eclipse, and I'm doing Gemini, okay? So I'm just trying to get as much as information that I can tell you, Gemini. But I just want you to know that so look, everything's kind of in the areas of life of the world, and you thinking big, and talking directly to others, or the responsibility that comes from home, or you having to work with a friend. There's some things that are shaking up your day, honestly, whatever that may mean, okay? I just want you to not act impulsive. Maybe the North Node rules your ninth house, so you could be a little bit impulsive next to Mercury. I wouldn't want Mercury's retrograde, so I would just say, just be careful with strangers. If the summary of this is, it's not just letting go. It's not about losses for you per se. I want to say, don't get distracted. How about that? How about this, Gemini? Gemini, your rule is you have these big goals, big things going on. Don't get distracted. Sleep better, okay? Don't worry too much about the health, but take advice or take action towards it. Just don't worry about it. Don't keep it in your subconscious. Okay, if you have a pet, it's time. Maybe the pet is time to hello. If you have someone sick in your life, you might want to pay them more attention. For sure. Yes, by the way. Okay. Anyways, also your job could be stressing. That's a fucking fact. Don't blow a certain thing. Well, you know what? Your boss, they're kind of, I don't want to say watching you, but they're applying pressure, or you're little, because you could get distracted and you're having mistakes. So be careful with the mistakes. So I would say that, okay? All right. So moving on to Cancer, el Cáncer. Moving on to Cancer. The eclipses. Okay, Cancer. Hang on, y'all, because what the hell happened to the music? Because listen. At least something in the background. This was going to be saved. This is going to be saved. Okay. Cancer, the eclipses have been going on since 2021, and they've been in the areas of life, of your love life, your sex life. Literally also, by the way. That's interesting. Hello. The house of your children, the house of the elder sibling, friends, the outside world, your goals, elders in general in the family, whatever. These eclipses for you, the problem with Cancer is our future always comes with intensity, because Aquarius rules our 8th house and the North Node is here. Well, this is great because I'm reading my fucking stuff. Let's see. Okay, Mars might be reacting. You may be reacting quickly. That might be a theme, but I don't think so. That might be a theme for the old Cancer, actually. I think that because K2 sits in our 5th and we've been getting eclipse, your reaction to things have changed. If you are moving in the alignment of the stars, your personality should have changed by now. You should have been already experienced some things, even with your body. That could be a theme as well. So just want to let you know, especially during this eclipse season, because Mars is involved in the 1st house. So be careful. You are a person that needs to be careful also with moving in your quicklier. While, see, Gemini is distracted, you need to be careful with moving quickly because of Mars, okay? Or dealing with hot stuff like that. Anyways, the Rahu in the 11th house is next to Mercury. See, if you've been working on creative projects, this is great. Okay, there's momentum. There's also, again, there's uncertainty, because that's what Saturn will, every time the eclipses does happen, these goals that you may have may be too big, and you're like, what the hell, um you're trying to make a decision. How about that? Your mind is on a goal of yours, right? But then see, the sun and Jupiter is trying to help you get more money. But in reality, because it's with Jupiter, it ain't that much money from whatever source. Like, let's say you was trying to get a new job, but you don't really want to do your job. You want to do your own thing, okay? Or you have to make a decision about your estates or your finances or that car. The Mercury rules your vehicle, or going to the DMV, or speaking to that friend, or something with the loss, okay? Um, that could be a theme. You're going to be forced to make a decision. If that, it's literally about work or your passion. Honestly, okay? Um, so let's see, what else did I write? You need to speak. Oh yeah, misunderstandings with elders. We talked about that. You may be misleading by your job. You could be getting misled by the job. That's why I was saying there's enough. So there's Cancer. You have two things. There's like two things on your plate. It could be family. It can be like, for instance, your mother could be going to the doctor. You could be changing your living situation, your sleeping situation, your decisions. Let's see. Many romantic attractions could be coming up, actually, if you think about that, because that might be what it is, the decision, because it's bringing me back to the seventh house. So there might be decisions that you might have to make in a relationship, like people are trying to pursue you. They're really on you. I don't know if that makes sense for those that are Cancer placements, okay? Um, some of you may need to be finishing school or taking a break. Something fifth house, taking a break from a partner. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what the eclipses are gonna. When the lunar eclipse happen, you should feel a lot better. Mercury retrograde just influences your like habits. Like, for instance, for not you too, you're a person that would like to do whatever the fuck you want. You desire to do what you want, and that may be a problem. It can lead you into connecting. You know what you're gonna do, Cancer? Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to become the savior of something or someone. Um, that's what I feel like it is. That's what I'm getting. Let me know if you're a Cancer out there and you have to save somebody. I don't know. I felt that that was the thing that I was getting. Some type of saving. Some people, Rahu in the eighth house. This can also be a lot of pressure are being applied to you from outside source. Literally, I'm a Cancer rising. I can tell you that. Hello. Yeah, I think it's nothing bad with yours, to be honest. I think you're getting new relationships, to be quite honest. Okay, so moving on, Cancer. Okay, saving my marriage. Somebody said they're saving the marriage. Yeah, because it's leading me to something Cancer. So I don't know if you're helping someone. Or, I think you are. Sorry, I don't know which one. I think you are. Okay. The eclipses. That's anyway. If you get it, if somebody else out there also dealing with the loss of something, there's been honestly, because Cancer, Rahu's been here. A lot of our attention has been our mind has been dealing with this transformation a lot, or our or we're giving ourselves anxiety at this point, if you really want me to tell you the truth. But besides that, at least you get to here's the positive thing about Cancer, and then I'll leave it at that, for real. You get to accomplish something during the next, by the whole point of you getting eclipse here was for you to achieve a Venusian thing. So we've been getting eclipse here. Yes, we took losses here in the fifth house, lovers, activities, hobbies, sexual drive, fucking. Now the whole point is you're getting a Venusian energy, whether it's a new home or you create whatever Venus is doing in your chart for Cancer. Even with your mother figures. Okay, so moving on. Let's see. Let's go to Leo. Okay, we gotta play music because I need music. Hello. What the hell? Why is it not playing? At least so I could listen to it in the background. Okay. Thank you, son Drake. Thank you. Hello. As soon as hey, Drake is a Leo. Hello. Shout out to Leo. Will this be on YouTube? Yes, it will be. I'm just breaking it down slowly because if the reason why I'm breaking it down slowly and methodically is because I'm a moon in Gemini. So if I speak faster, we're gonna get Rahu things. But if I speak slower, I'm gonna get and tap into the K2 things. But why would I want to tap into the K2 things? Well, because Mars is helping this energy. So if you slow down more, you'll be able to move more. You'll see the Rahu K2 thing is showing it to you. But if I slow down, I'll be able to make momentum with this. Okay? Thank you, Leo Rising. Shout out to Leo. Leo, honestly, again, the eclipses were made for you to change your whole look. We look at celebrities different now. Uranus being in the 10th house. Leo, was supposed to change your living in space, whatever that may mean. This has been going on since last year. So if you haven't already changed the environment, took care of your own body, or the transformation, Leo, of your family has not happened yet. For instance, a lot of Leos took major losses in their immediate family. So this already happened, right? Now we're about to receive, like I keep saying, the Rahu thing. So this could be positive. You're finally seeing more money for some of you. Mercury's going to provide that door. Mercury's the ruler of the area of life that brings you money. Okay? So there is this brewing of money trying to chase you down. Okay? Some of you, like I said, changed homes. People left, right? Some of you are dealing with friends that are completely different than what you're used to. So you're having to experience this Pluto energy recently. The power struggles with strangers or even people you work with, because it's the 10th house. Power struggles with taking care of your health, okay? Of trying to get rid of debt. Okay, so I'm reading the comments. Some people said they already lost a lot of family members, and my condolences to you guys. Yeah, so for those that are Leos, if you lost somebody, these eclipses, we're doing that. We're taking away, we're changing, your dynamic of your life, of your partner's family, if you're in a relationship, your partner's money. Some of you already moved to a different place and you're trying to get to know your surroundings. Some of you have changed titles. Maybe you work less hours because Saturn is constricting that. You are being more observant of everyone around you more. Yeah, so I definitely, it's been, Saturn is going to help, not Saturn, well, yeah, it's actually Saturn, Rahu. It is now going to help you with one of your desires that you've been chipping away in the 3rd house, Leo. Hopefully this transpired to, even, there was a Leo that I know, let me tell you something. I've been telling this Leo since 2020 started to do something, anything. But the bitch ain't do nothing. And she's still getting things. She's being able to get job offers. She's had different bosses for some of you. Her child, some of you have been dealing with children stuff. whatever it is, these eclipses are now going to, another thing is, bring you this desire that you want, a gain that you wanted, a goal. Maybe is your Instagram going viral. There's new influencers and they're different. They're Lilithan. I don't know if that's a word. I'm making it up. But Lilith Leos are unapologetically themselves, because Leo is your soul, right? But Lilith is untamable, meaning that something about you, you are one of the wild children out there, whatever it is. You are, you know what I mean? If you're that Leo that's doing that, you're going to go places, you know? Because we need you to do this wild, we need you to do that. So if you've been trying to get a job, slowly you're gonna get hinted by new sources of money somehow. So check it out. It's coming. I would recommend a lot of you to get into all of markets, 12 house. What does that mean? All markets, online markets, hidden markets. The 12 house market is spa, Airbnb, hotels, hospital. Why am I saying that? Because Saturn is stationed in your eighth house for 3 years. You can build up your clientele by Saturn transiting your eighth house. Okay, and I'm telling you tips so you can also do your. Okay, so that was Leo. So Leo, I believe that this eclipse is trying to free you, especially because Jupiter is gonna come and help you. Whether it's something you went to school, build for, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna bring you some type of flow of money. If there's these, yeah, I believe in you. If you've been, somebody said they're still trading, good. Jupiter's about to go into your 10th house. You would definitely make more money. When Jupiter goes into Taurus, you will be making more money. So a lot of Leos will completely have another change by July. So once Mars leaves out of here, by your birthday, you'll be in a whole new world. Thank you. Sorry, I keep hearing my phone. Okay, let's keep going. Next. El Virgo. Okay, Virgos. Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Okay, my boyfriend is, see, this is why you need to come to the lives. If you read the comments, this is why this is a community. There's somebody out there doing this. There's only 12 people on earth. There's people going through or doing the same things you are, okay? This is great. So honestly, yes, look, somebody says my boyfriend's a Leo and he has a business owner and he's getting more workflow. Like I said, if you had your own business, Leo, you would be in all states and great hands. You feel me? So I wish that for you. I wish that, but nothing but abundance, okay? Definitely, one thing that I will remind Leos, you will be the support system to others at some point. So don't forget that, Look at the ones that are there for you when you are at the bottom, okay? Virgo. Virgo, these eclipses have been working in the areas of your life, of your grandparents, your status, your title, your name, your car. Some of you got you and Pisces, which I haven't gotten to Pisces, but some of you have gotten new phones, new cars, you change insurance, because that's what the eclipses have been doing. You've changed supervisors. Some of you are dealing with legal things. Some of you are getting a certification in something. You've been doing this. Get right? A lot of you have left old jobs behind, positions, like I said, cars, small things like that, right? You left that. Even associates that you've dealt with. Virgo, some of you have siblings going through really big, tremendous changes in their life, Virgo, your sibling, Virgo, because these are you've been getting, look, you don't even have to be a Virgo rising, Virgo. You could be a Virgo sun. And I guarantee you, if you have a sibling, cousin, or neighbor, I guarantee you they done had change since 2020. Your neighbor, your sibling, your cousin, your aunt, somebody's had them type of changes. Even a nephew, they had changes, endings, beginnings, because that is what has definitely been happening to you lately, right? So, for instance, this eclipse is going with the North Node. The North Node is a depositor of your sixth house. So a lot of you have been dealing with a pending karma, but you always deal with health stuff, Virgo. So some of you may have to deal with procedures now or things penetrating you. Why? Because the sun, Jupiter, is in your eighth house of surgeries. And they, or in the area of life that brings transformation. So if it's not happening to you within you internally, it's happening to your finances, it's happening to your subconscious mind, you wanting to let go of habits. You've been in control of your psychological mind at that. You've been changing partners. Your partner's family has been literally going through different changes in their life. You know, maybe they're moving, they're having transformations, endings, beginnings in their life. You know, the partners you've dated, maybe they're just bored, you know, whatever it is, since the 2021, right? So with these eclipses, Mercury is who you are, and it's next to Rahu. Maybe you should go to the doctor. That could be a theme for you. Some of you have to deal with the responsibilities on your from work. Okay, you know, maybe some of you, your schedule's about to change. Literally, that could be a theme. Let me see what I got going on. Something I forgot to. Damn, did I look at? Hang on. Was I looking at the paper last time? Damn, I don't know if I wrote some things down for everybody. I don't know if I did it for Leo. What did I say for Leo? Shit. Oh, Virgo, be careful losing things. The 12th house ruler is shifting. Some people could lose items while traveling, you know. Let me see. What did I say? What did I say? Relax. Okay, sorry, Lee. Sorry. I know that I might have to. Leos, don't hate me. At the end, I'm going to like record a little 5-minute thing of Leo and put it in between. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I think I said it, but I'm going to repeat it. There's things changes in your career that brought you down, you know, be a position or a title that you feel some type of way about it, you know, or teachers in your life or your dad or grandparent, whatever that may be. Things that you could been afraid of. You could feel a little sad or weird about your like what's going on. Maybe you can't see your dad as much or your mentor as much, okay? Wants to see for pick this in. Okay, so to me, honestly, if you ask me, Virgo, sorry, I just had to read my notes because I know I wrote some things down for you. Hang on to the mid. You're just like Gemini. Mercury's about the reggaeton. You feel me, my brother and sister? Which is your ninth house. So I would refrain from sending out the wrong information, like especially if you're dealing with the government or if you're dealing with legal things. I would hold off on sending them right away. If you're traveling, just know that it will cost you. You know, something can occur. You probably will meet family. Like, let's say you are going to travel and you're going to see family. It's regular shenanigans, okay? So don't feel, you know, maybe some people may have been avoiding or you've been avoiding to speaking to them, or you're just now speaking back to friends from the past, or you just started speaking again to your older sibling. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, damn, she in her mood. Yeah, so if you're rebranding, this is a great time. The ninth house rules marketing, advertisement, you know, the way you're selling these market value things, you know, the way you're doing that could be something. You know, the ninth, these are paperwork. So this is, you're finally getting something back. You know, maybe you get your car back. Maybe you get a new phone. You needed a new phone 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so a lot of you, this might be the change after all. Some people just said, look, I'm starting to talk to my sibling again after 6 months. Yeah, that may be a theme. And hear me out on this. Look, Saturn is in your seventh house for the next 3 years. Virgo, don't forget that people will be triggered by you that they're not already are. But this is your opportunity, Saturn in the 12th house, to deal with it amicably, whatever the word is, and or even like a Libra. Try to turn this into a Libra house. Not that we're perfect, but Saturn is exalted in Libra. So try to be fair with things, because Saturn and Pisces can make things tip the scales. How about that? Um my somebody said I need all new things now. Australia, also be careful with your, this is also the chemical highway, the hormones on your body. You are sensitive during this time with the eclipses, so just be careful. Astrology is so wild. My sister's a Virgo and I'm her older sister. We just started speaking again. Yeah, that's what Mercury is doing. That's what, excuse me, Mars, when he transitioned, is making you more interactive with your sibling again. Okay? There could be changes again if it's not home with your mom or your, like, for instance, maybe with her work or your work, but that change is happening between now and July. Again, so July's by, so these eclipses, you're gonna see them basically pan all the way out by July. Okay? So just prepare for that, because that'll be the end of that. Okay? All right. Okay, let's see. We're going into Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. All right. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. And I'm speaking like this until everybody gets annoyed. Around me. Also, Virgo, by the way, just before I leave, um, you look like you might get a new job, or job interviews are coming. So yeah, I already mentioned that. I think I did. Okay, anyways, Libra. Let's talk about Libra. Libra. Okay, these eclipses have been happening in our areas of life that deals with our self-worth, our confidence, our money and resources, family, long distance family. And then the Rahu has been dealing with the house of research, the house of other people's gains. This is, if you're a smart Libra, genius of that, I just want to say that. Hello. Just want to say that. If you're a genius Libra, you would have a business of your own now. Because you would have, if you've been following and you to read your North Node and your Rahu, you would understand that if you stand in the alignment of your Rahu and Ketu, you can just, it'll be much easier transitions. Okay, so what else? You could have dealt with endings, getting rid of things that no longer work for you. Mercury has been a ride in your sense that if you are in a spiritual creative field or health field, you can be progressing. I don't want you to get discouraged. Oh, I didn't have a business. Okay, maybe you did very good at research. Maybe you did really good. Maybe you, honestly, a goal could be that you finally got your own bed, Libra. I don't know. Maybe, Libra, you've been sharing a bed for a long time and now you got your own bed. Who knows? I'm just giving you I'm giving you hope, Libra. Right? So these eclipses have been in areas of life that deals with finances, that deals with the debt. It deals with your expenses. Currently, Mercury is in the house of debt. So I know a lot of us gotten into a little bit of a crumble situation lately or something of that nature. Let me see. Making you get some help in the middle of May, making changes you need to make, listening to advice from family. Mercury is your ninth house, or guru, taking your own advice. Look, Libra, you are your own fucking, oh my fucking God, it's right there. And I'm sorry, I just got so mad at myself. Oh, okay, V, let me see, hang on. I just got so mad because I'm sitting here. Hang on, y'all. My bad. I just saw it. Look, Mercury is the ruler of your ninth house, and this Rahu comes from your fifth house. So all you these big ideas, all these fun, these lovers that you may even have lovers coming your way, or you have a lover that has had going through some type of transformation, being that that's Rahu, right? Mercury is your the ninth house, your philosophy of life. So that's interchanging as well during this eclipse. So yes, in the last couple of years, Libra, you could have lost family members. You could have lost a resource of money, or you could have been holding maybe if you's a can't maybe if you's a cat. Honestly, this is for the slowpoke Libra. That if honestly Mars in Cancer is it's so funny that Mars is in Cancer. Whenever I see Cancer or Capricorn placement, I just know that it's for the slowpoke. So if you haven't done these areas of life since 2021, like you were supposed to get rid of some asset or some type of I don't want to say debt, but some type of energy of the second house left. Now you could be dealing with other people's stuff. Look, a lot of Libras are dealing with other people's problems, you know. Some are focused eye on the prize, okay? But some do have a lot of problems coming from other places, you know. Some of you are, you know, what else is the other thing that I wrote down? I wrote something down somewhere. What the fuck I wrote that shit down? Pisces. No, I did Pisces. That's what I did. Yeah, so, because I was trying to surprise myself. I lost my mom and dad, the most biggest loss in my life. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. My condolences. For real. Somebody in the comments said that they lost their parents. Yeah. Well, thank you for confirming things that I know that I was right about. I just didn't want to speak about it. Certain things that, yeah, this can be a surprise. Libra, expect a surprise. I think that you will deal it with the highest, most powerful energy, if you want to say. The best way I can explain that. Okay. Hang on, y'all. I just reading the comments. I just covered my mom has a rare disease, and I'm so sad. We're both sad rising. Yeah. Yeah, this could be, yeah, they didn't want to go there, but on some sad news, yes, this other people in your life are definitely going through something. You may be doing a lot better. Some of us are learning. Some of us are looking towards God. That's the ninth house, you know. There's a duality nature to this. You know what I'm saying? On a smaller scale, things. If the eclipses, it's like double whammy. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, Libra, double whammy, because this is the eighth house of getting rid of things, and you were already getting rid of things. Like, I don't know how much else we gonna get rid of. You know, but other people may become a priority, like usual. You know, regular stuff. So yeah, I would save that for that. Okay. Okay, sorry. We was just listening to. It got a little sad there in the comments, guys. But yes, there is some people out there going through things. Also, there. Let's see. What can I say before we leave? Let me see. The sun is the ruler. One of your friends are about to go through a. Some of you may lose a friend, or one of your friends is about to go through a transformation of that nature. I do want you to know, or your elder sibling Libra could be going through some different changes or something like that. So check in on that. Maybe your father has been trying to get in contact with you. You know, little hello. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think that might be what it is. Anyways. I'm a Libra, y'all, so I gotta let this one go, because if I go into any further details about what I see here, I drive myself into full-blown anxiety. So thank you so much, Libras. If you're a Libra out there, my bad. I may not be the reader for you, honey. But I'm trying to I walk around that blindly. I don't want to. I do not want to know. So it's for a Libra. Surprise is the word that I'm getting. Um, yeah, yeah, Libra. If you're a Libra, I just want to let you know that you will be surprised. You are a person that also should pay attention to others. Yeah, my mind, all right, Scorpio. El Scorpio. Thank you. El Scorpio. That sounded dramatic, right? Hang on. Jupiter goes into Taurus. Some Libras get married. Falling deep. Yeah, look at that. That was fire. I might be falling. Who's getting married? Wait, somebody? I'm a Libra and getting engaged. Okay, La Flor. Como La Flor. Thank you. There's a see. Thank you for the confirmation. This will all be saved. This will be saved. Okay, this will be saved. I just like to do live because that's where I read better, yo. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation. Como la flor. Yes, you too. Okay, so now we're going to El Scorpio. El Scorpio. Okay. All right. So the eclipses, you already know, Mas G, my dude. No funny if. Oh, no funny Scorpio. We get it's regular degular for you. You heard? You feel me? What does that mean, Scorpio? You right. The only thing I can see different is the changes of your partnerships. Like if you were in a relationship, you're definitely not. Hello. There might be recently, maybe home stuff, maybe home changes, talking to the landlord, something of that nature. Um, Mercury is coming to. Wait, I wrote this shit down. Hang on, y'all. Let me see what I wrote down. What did I wrote down? I don't know where my thing goes away. Okay, you've had okay. So here's what I'm getting: a lot of Scorpios. Your sleeping cycle. You obviously know that's changed. Your friend groups changed. If you had, I don't know, Scorpio may have had one, two friends. I don't know. They could have changed, or your friend, or if it's not a friend, um, how you deal with others changed. For instance, I'm a Mars and Mercury and Scorpio. I don't have an elder sibling. I haven't lost my friends, right? But I definitely, how I deal with the public, which would be you guys, it has changed. Our relationship has changed, and I have to be aware of that. I have to start moving with the flow of energy. So, as a good reader or as a good person that deals with the public, you have to know when to fold them, right? So, and you may need to learn how to deal with other people looking at you, judging you, with the realization of your some financial changes for you. You probably aren't getting as a bag as probably you had before. Jupiter is trying to get you some money. It is happening. You still making money. Some of you are dating. So if you're some of you are dating, let's slow down because we're speeding up. I feel it. I feel the Rahu. Okay. Um, some of us are. Some of you have been dating, sort of. No, let's take that back. Some of you have been dealing with somebody that you've dated. How about that? From the past, okay? Some of you are constantly, or your partner is helping you with what's going on at home or with your emotions for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? Your children are becoming a priority. Your eating habits have changed or may need to change. Um, your boss changed your routine, okay? Scorpion, never stop dating. I swear to God, listen, I can't with them, bro. It's because they're all Scorpios are always dating or always a flow of energy around them because they are the Terminator. So sometimes the universe sends them places that needed to move, make things move or end. Okay? Some of you Be your children has become your priority. Some of you need more rest. Some of you are dealing with, like I said, the partners, problems, paperwork, fine, whatever it is. Your boss changed your daily. Um, you may not be interested by anything. You will find you may feel like you want to like you're bored, or I don't know, something's changing with your taste or your flavor into things. When Rahu and K2 eclipses your first and seventh, yes. So for instance, Tauruses, they're building a new self, while Scorpio needs to change their strategy. Okay, now Rahu in your seventh house has changed your desires that you look for into your partners. They now have to meet your needs. A lot of you have to stop putting your emotions onto your partner. Maybe you've learned that that doesn't work for you. They can use it against you. Since 2021 you've been using it, or whatever the case may be. For some, I don't know, that's some fucking Cancer, that's some Scorpio things. Okay, if you are looking for a job, that's great. Mars is trying to help you get this job. The sun is trying to help you get this job, but I think that you'll definitely have a job when either Mars enters Leo, or when the sun transfers into Taurus, when you're able to sign new contracts, start new ventures. So if you're looking for a job or some type of change, Scorpio, I guarantee you it'll happen sooner than later, actually. And like by the 20th, literally this eclipse will be able to catalyst this new change that becomes more tangible. So there's been hearsay about this job. Like, for instance, I have a job that's been tippy-toeing around me. I've been interviewing and everything. But I know that once the sun enters Taurus, I got to go sign that contract for them. I'm going to sign it after retrograde because I'm a smart girl, okay? Everybody's listening to you a little bit more, or the people that is the right people for you, Scorpio, they're listening. They're understanding you. You are dealing with your enemies or an enemy. Your enemy could literally be yourself. The enemy could be work. The enemy could be this internal thing that you're dealing with. And I wanted to bring that up too, Scorpio. But someone's listening to you. I don't know if you know who this person is in your life. They're listening and they're trying to help you and they're trying to advise you. Mars, you're looking for advice. Like, you're looking for answers. So do that. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay. I think that you supposed to be honest, you the one that's supposed to be making I think that you'll make more money, like I said, when there's more fire signs, Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. When there's more fire in the air, you make more money. I repeat it to you one more time. Scorpio, when there's fire in the air, what does that mean? Mars is in a fire sign. Jupiter is in a fire sign. You're supposed to be allocating more money. So if you was a Scorpio with a service, or with a high, or you applied to the highest paying job because you no longer pussy, you will find more money. Honestly, if you took your creativity seriously, it would make you money. Honestly, if you want me to tell you the truth. But you're your own enemy, my friend. Okay? Somebody says my divorce attorney gave me advice on Friday. Yeah, listen to your advice. You are your own enemy. But if you had your own service, you'd be straight. You'd be in all states in great hands. I'm trying to put you on, man. Again, for those that are coming in, you wanna wait till the middle of May to progress with this, to make decisions. If you're still tuning in, remember that during these eclipses, you want to listen more, talk slower. Yes, become a bull. For instance, if you want to be the bull, think about if the North Node is in Taurus, which is bull energy. They only move when they see red. So, what does that mean? When the sun enters Taurus, which it will on the 20th of April, everyone is going to start seeing red, which is from right now, everything that I'm saying is hearsay. So, you may have to listen to this video once more so you can really digest what these eclipses are showing you. Again, they're coming from this Aquarius energy that you're trying to move fast with it. Is an air sign. At the end of the day, there's some type of fast momentum when it comes to air. Okay? So listen more, talk slow. Exactly. Um I just wanted to say that Scorpio, I think, yeah, honestly, Scorpios is another one that should be meeting someone. Anyways, okay, Sagittarius, Sagittario. Okay, let's do Sagittarius. And I actually wrote some things down for you, little Sagittarius. Little Sagittarius. Okay. Um, Honestly, Sag, the cool thing is some of you have been creative, having fun dating. That's cool because Jupiter's in your fifth house. Awesome. Some of you have been prioritizing your children, your lover, for dad or grandparent. Awesome. Fun. Okay, that was the beginning of this journey. This eclipse have been going on into your sixth, into the areas of life that deals with pending karma, your health, your other people around you's health. When I say pending karma, things that you as a soul have to work with, work through. Okay, whether your partners, they're not in alignment with you, you know what I mean? Because Mercury is in this blind spot for a while. A lot of you have been blindsided by a partner. Some of you have been taking time from a partner or their partner. You've been dealing with the aftermath of a partner or some type of debt that you've gotten yourself into. Okay? Um, let's see. Some of you leaving old friends behind, some as well. You've been having karma, or you've been working with a friend. Hopefully it's been productive because Uranus has been doing this for you. Okay. The 12th house, you are supposed to let go of habits. You're supposed to cut down on things. Because K2 is in the 12th energy in this subconscious mind of yours, Sagittarius. So some of you are changing these habits, these health regimens. Some of you have to change your role and assignment at work. You've been dealing with coworker changes at work, for instance. Maybe you do all the work. Or by now it should be split up, you know. Let's see what else. Some of you, for instance, have lost or changed a job. We said that. I said that before. I just want to see what's the point for you, Sag. Um, so what's the point for you, Sag? This point for you that I'm receiving in my download. Cause Sajid, I feel like karmically you're taking one for the team because there's bigger pictures, bigger fish to fry out there. But I do feel that you have been progressing with new associates. Um, Maybe you have been more strategic with your finances these last literally couple of weeks. It's not even that long. Like, or actually, I lied because you know how you guys are fucked up. I think that because Rahu's in the sixth, you are trying to stay afloat. And I can see that. There's this tension energy. You feel like things are about to get out of control. It probably will. Yes, it's going to get a little darker before it gets a little better. You will be making better connections or friends. So listen to this friend. The friend, it might be really he trying to help you, or the internet is trying to get you together. You know? For instance, like think about it, Sagittarius. Who the fuck is a Sag as a celebrity? Besides Jamie Foxx, you know. Is it a friend? Hey, hang on. I see something about the clap. Hang on. About people catching the clap because they didn't clean the equipment. Excuse me? That makes sense because no lie, that's interesting. Wow, look. If people have been catching, that's interesting that you say that around Sagittarius. The third house rules your neighborhood. So usually you go to the gym in your neighborhood to work out, to take care of your health, which is the sixth house. Rahu, a temporary depositor of Aquarius in the sixth, people have been dealing with health issues that are unexpected and they could be sexual. Oh, somebody said, sorry, thank you for the Jay-Z. Okay, so for instance, if you notice, there's a lot of the Sagittarius friends, they're doing a lot of behind the scenes work that is supposed to be helping their, if they're smart, like for instance, Nicki Minaj. She's finally being seen by the world with a friend. Literally, Mercury rules her public image, right? Virgo is the 10th house. It's in the 6th house. She worked with a female, young, 17 degrees Leo, young energy, right? And it's in the same work music industry. She's gonna really become, maybe she really does become friends with her. I think she is really friends with Ice Spice, right? Her child has been her priority. Um, I don't know what else is happening behind the scenes, but it could be health stuff. Like Jamie Foxx is having health stuff because the fourth house is also part of your body. It makes a big square to your first. You know what I mean? Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading the comment. I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. Okay. He lost his dad, Cheryl. Who lost his dad? Who lost his dad? I'm sorry. Who you talking? Who you was talking to? Who did I say? She got a new record label. Who? I'm sorry. Who are we talking about? No, wait, no, I'm wrong. Who are we talking about? Okay, sorry. I just wanted to. We was talking about Sag and we got distracted because I have a Rahu and Sagittarius. Sorry, it's karma. Nothing I could do for you. For you, Sag, I think that you're just gonna get yourself in order. I think that you, my friend, were. It's a long journey, but you're gonna get yourself in order. Um. Oh, Nicki Minaj made a record label. Okay, sorry, I was lost. Okay, that makes sense. Look, Venus is in the seventh house for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Mind you, they're making new business ventures. You're making, like again, I think you have to deal with the aftermath of these debt. I feel like by now you've accumulated debt. This is not okay. So let me see. When I had that, sorry, I was stuck on that because I was trying to give you the good answer. When I had that, but I haven't had that in a while. I have the North Node in the sixth generally, and things random bills could come to someone when you have the North Node in the sixth. So you should always check your mail. You should always check your email for things. Some of you are looking for a job. Some of you are looking for a roommate. Some of you have to take care of your sibling. Some of you have been arguing with certain people as well. That's for Sagittarius. Okay? So that's great. I like this for you. So honestly, what I want to say for you, Sag, that this is the best Rahu, especially if you've been trying to develop your own thing, whatever that may mean. Like, whether it's you trying to get your own job, you've been trying to get debt free, getting yourself in alignment, in order, or your health right. Okay. So, anyways, moving on. Moving on to Capricorn. Hang on. Oh, okay. They're doing the beats in here. Okay, okay. Let Spirit lead and give the answers. Okay, I'm trying to. I was trying. Thank you very much for those that are still listening. Thank you. Or this is definitely gonna get saved and it is gonna get put back into my it's gonna be put on YouTube. Hang on a second, y'all. My back. We can't fuck up our back. That's a Leo thing. I have to take care of it. I have a weak son. Whew, my back. Whoa, God. Oh, God. All right. Sorry, we needed to take a break. Because my back was killing me, so we had to switch positions. Now we did, and we got a snack. Okay. Capricorn. Yeah, my back was on fire. Okay. All right, Capricorn. What we got for you, Capricorny? The eclipses have been happening in your 11th and 5th house. Well, sorry, let me take that back. Sun, Moon, or Rising in Capricorn. The eclipses have been happening in the area of your life. I actually wrote this down. Hang on, because I actually wrote these couple things. Hang on. Okay. They've been happening in your love life, in your relationship life, and the goals, and a lot of emphasis on your elder siblings. Friends have been disappearing, Capricorn. You're another one, because those are what the eclipses did for you. Okay? Okay? This, if you notice, right now, the only thing that I think this eclipse will stir up for you, everything seems to be in alignment for you. For your money wise, okay, you're walking into an alignment of making more money, increasing that, okay, somehow. Meeting up with old friends, making new friends. You too have the ability to see, like, it's funny because Sagittarius also has the ruler of their 11th going into their 7th, just like Capricorn during this time, which means that their powers, which is funny because there's Capricorn and Sag, and there's the powers that be. But anyways, that's a different talk. But for some of you, I think that your area of life has been good at home or financially or stability. I think the drama comes from your partners, or if you have a business or other people. Honestly, you don't really have that much drama going on into your life, but your partners do. You have drama from like getting all your stuff done and at the completed. Overall, I think you should have a little peace and fun. Don't be super less like tension about what's going on with work. Okay? Hang on. I'm trying to get sorry, hang on. I'm trying to move here we go. Yeah, so I think that this is happening really to the Capricorns. Is more of peace. Jupiter, as long as Jupiter stays in your 4th house, you're okay with whatever's going on. There might be a little changes and hiccups with like supervisors, people in charge, whatever. So that's what I'm really getting. Mercury, Venus is in your 6th house, so you're definitely not arguing, and there's not a lot of tension around you. There might just be more like things that you got to do at home, and you may be a little bit more busier than usual. Got you running around because Rahu is the depositor of your 2nd house. So for the family, you will do it. For money, that's great. But your partner, he is the eclipse, got them a little bit all over the place, okay? So I think that this will definitely be on YouTube, guys. So yeah, I think that for you all, the only thing that's really challenging you would be your partner or your business. There's a lot that you may have to get done. But besides that, you should be fine. The eclipses, by now, the only thing that listen, don't get it twisted. Capricorns and Cancers, they got the eclipses too. And they're just as bad as the 4th and the 10th. Like for a lot of Capricorns, their children had a lot of big karmic changes. So pay attention to that. Or their older sibling had big karmic changes. Your older, stuff like that. So There's friends from the past resurfacing, accepting of your whole overall life, the trajectory that is going. Yeah, so to me, you guys have been chilling, cooking more at home, making yourself more comfortable. Hopefully, you bought yourself a new bed. You deserve it, or at least make the bed more comfortable. But they already dealt with this. Okay? Why is everyone hopping on live now? Listen, I no longer, let me tell you guys, I've eliminated all distractions, okay? I no longer resonate with people. I resonate with me. So, um, I know what I'm talking about. So I don't care who's on live and who is not on live. This is right here. This moment in time is the only time we can control. And right now, I am controlling myself and my environment and my entire life. I've been wanting a new bed, so it shall be. Yes, so to me, that's what you're doing, honestly. You Capricorn, nobody no longer can disturb my peace. I resonate with me, honestly. I already know what's happening. If you listen, I've been studying astrology for a long time. Saturn he's the Time Lord. I can only do what the Time Lord allows me to do. You know what I mean? So can no one else change that? At this point, by now, everything that you see me do is to have fun. So for the next 3 years, I'm going to try to make it the most funnest next 3 years ever, y'all. When I tell you, I'm going to be, as a representative of the Uranus and Neptune and Capricorn generation, and me being a Cancer rising, I've realized that what we need right now is mothers to distract the children. And that's what I want to be. I want to be the moms that distract the children. I'm ready to watch TV. I'm ready to go, hey, let's see how cheap it is to get to London as a group travel. Hey, I'm going to, by next year, January through February, I should be backpacking through Europe or something. Because that is what shall entail. That is what the Time Lord is showing. So I'm allowing these eclipses to finish their finishing touches, you guys. Literally, I've been trying to listen. So right now, we're finishing up these Taurus and the Scorpio. I'm letting go of competition. I'm letting go of relinquishing power. And I'm changing my desires as the generation, I'm here for an adventure. I just want to. I want us to really. The shit is hitting the fan. We know this. There's not. It don't matter if I pull you I could pull you a tarot card. I could pull you the Chinese astrology, the Vedic, the tropical, the whatever. You could pull up the rock astrology. I don't care. It's gonna tell you the exact thing. In the next 3 years, my friend, we are going to have a complete change. My goal of this is make it as fun as possible. Because if we're going to be on this uncomfortable ride, at least can we sing songs? I spy with my little eye something green? Okay? And that is what I'm going to do. And if anybody else out there is resonating with that, I resonate with you. Besides that, I do not care who is out there, because they're not in here with us. You know what I'm saying? They do not. I'm an Aquarius. I know how to get the people together. So anyways, Capricorn, thank you for that. You, my friend, you are at peace. I love this lunar eclipse for you, Capricorn. It's supposed to help you have some fun. You go there, friend. Maybe date somebody, okay? Capricorn, generation Uranus and Neptune and Capricorn. Till July, my friend, you are allowed to have fun. So I don't want to hear nothing, okay? From in May, I have a whole game for us. I have an idea for a game, okay? And it's coming in May. It's an astrology game, okay? So I will when I get the download from God, I will let you know, okay? And we got 3 more months of fun. How about that? That's what I call it. Okay, so now up next, Aquarius. Aquarius. Peace. I have nothing to listen. I think honestly, this eclipse is gonna be the best for Capricorn. To be quite honest, this eclipse was made for Capricorn. Um. All right, Aquarius. 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 Okay. Basically, these eclipses. Ooh, sorry. There we go. There we go. Okay, these eclipses have been happening in your areas of life of home, moving, changing jobs, rearranging your house, putting everything into storage for some odd reason. I'm really, really into small and folding my clothes really small just in case the something popular. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if by now you have been at work, working from home, chilling at the crib, trying to make a killing, right? Um, these eclipses will do it for you now, my friend. Honestly, you're quite busy. You might be busy more with home stuff. If there's unnecessarily travel, like if you don't have to drive, I wouldn't, because you got the sun and Jupiter making moves. No, seriously, I've been really into folding my clothes really small. Because just think, stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Like, and I've been putting them into very compact, full places, so it's very interesting. Anyways, Aquarius. So the North Node has you at home. Look, this is part of you. To the future you is at home, creative. You're busy with, so like if you have a car, if you have to deal with a certification or some type of problem from your partners. Some of you have ideas with money and your trajectory is going that way. Okay? Yeah, so your trajectory could be going, okay? I'm sorry. Well, sorry, your Jupiter and your Sun. What is going on? Sorry, y'all. Okay, we're in Aquarius, but for some reason my phone, it was glitching. I don't know. Can everybody hear me? What we eating? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure because I thought I just did something to the phone. Okay. And we're also, this is getting recorded, and I'm gonna shorten it up this part so we don't hear me munching. Okay, hang on. Okay, I have to eat that one. Okay, so if you can avoid unnecessarily travel, good. For those that have vehicles, just don't. Or some of you have legal paperwork to deal with, or some of you are initiating. Maybe some people are having events with the family. Some people are oddly enough getting married. Don't ask me how I know they're getting married. I just know that they're getting married or going to a party. Okay. Take precaution on expenses. Some of you could be emotional. Like I said, because of the eclipses, it makes you a little bit worried or emotional about things. Don't be. Okay. Like I said, if you haven't changed your living situation or already haven't moved, or you don't already have a particular job by now, this Mars and this eclipse is going to propel you there. Okay, it's Mercury is bringing you that transformation. Mercury helps with your transformation. So every time there's a retrograde for you, Aquarius, this is actually a good time for you, because that means that soon after that, you are going to see some type of difference in your life, okay? Okay. Oh, what the hell? Let me see. Hang on. I'm trying to listen. Okay, wait. There we go. So, dealing with the aftermath and changes of your family or your finances by now. You should definitely, honestly, honestly, again, the eclipses have affected Aquariuses on all fixed signs somehow. I think Aquariuses, praise. Anyways, who's getting? If you're an Aquarius that's getting married, winning the lottery. Ooh, okay, yes, bitch, let's go. Oh my god. I'm on live. Can I be back? My best friend is slow. Okay, hopefully everybody can still hear me. Somebody, I think there is this marriage, and I can see the lottery. So, no lie, again, an Aquarian energy can accumulate a large amount of money. Oh my god, bro, I'm on live.
To call you, I was putting my phone in my shirt, bro. I did not mean to call you.
Yo. Now she's bad. Okay. Um. So anyway, sorry. That's an Aquarius person for you. That's my Aquarius friend. So yeah, to me, you're about to come into a lot of new money and allocating new assets. Okay. I mean, she just doesn't listen, y'all. She don't fucking listen. I swear. Like she's a Leo. She has a problem. Like, why wouldn't I be mad? This is the second time you call me. Okay, so yeah, for real, those that have Saturn in the eighth and second, and anytime it's transiting in your second, eighth house away, um, they this is a great time to allocate bunch of money, like lots of money as you can, or allocate better resources. Like when you buy clothes, when Saturn is in your second and eighth, these clothings last longer. Well, more the second house, honestly. The eighth house gets you rid of things that you may not need. I'm just trying to tell you. Like, she get on my, and then she gonna cuss you out later. That's what I'm saying. But she did it to herself. My shirt call. You might. I love you. Anyway, so yeah, so that's my tea. I think that for my tea for you, Aquarius. Either if you're not already dating. Also, by the way, you are coming into some dating, okay? Or you're about to go in. You are about to do some fun stuff with family. In the most couple of days, I think I wrote that down. Did I write that down? Yeah, another family event. That's what usually happens. So since 2021, when you've been getting eclipses, what kind of events have been happening in the family? Like some of my events weren't that great, but then some of the other events were better. Like now, this is a more fun event, especially by July, because Jupiter is gonna make you feel so at peace. So I can't wait till Aquarius moons feel a lot more at peace instead of all over the place. So yeah. Anyways, that's the tea. I'm happy for you, booties. That's the tea. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. Also, I think the eclipse I really felt the first month, honestly. Okay, and we're up next. Last but not least, no, we're not there yet. We got two more signs and we're done. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like this Aquarius rising, sun, moon, rising. I think you guys are about to have some fun, honestly. You, not fun, but have fun with the family. If you didn't already move to change your quarter space and stuff like that, maybe you get some sex. I don't know. Venus is in your fifth house. Maybe you do get some sex. Aquarius, let me know if you get some, let us know. Okay, so now we're going up to el fish, el Pisces. Okay. So these eclipses for you, Pisces, have been in the areas of life of your siblings, grandparents, father figures. Back up. Okay. This could have been also, changes. This is definitely changing your finances or what you do, or the money that you bring at home. Okay. Starting something, speaking up for yourself for a lot of you. A lot of you been speaking better or expressing yourself more. The North Node is your subconscious thoughts, is your creative mind. Maybe you've been thinking about going back to writing or reading things. You know what I mean? So, my sis is going to Jamaica in May. Okay, yes. Me and Aqua Sun, me and my sis are going to Jamaica and fun. Okay, take me with you. They're not talking about isn't speaking to the other. Yeah, so by the way, guys, if these things hasn't unfolded yet, you need to listen to when you guys go to. This is gonna keep going to later on after the eclipses. So for the next 3 weeks, Um. So, anyways, I just want to let you know. Yeah, Pisces. This could be you again because these eclipses are the third and ninth. So if you have like third house hobbies like social media, could if you're preparing for a trip, you may be in contact with family members that you haven't seen in a while. Um, your partner is in making new jobs or something's happening with their job or they just got a new job. Sun and Jupiter, also Pisces, you do have to take care of your health because Sun is making some changes. And whenever Sun does change, Pisces, your health does change as well. Okay, just be careful with the information you're spilling over to your partners, family, business partners, whatever. Um, so whatever that may mean, Pisces. Okay. Okay, Pisces definitely. So, you know, whatever. Just be careful what you're saying because you might sound too Rahu. Crazy. Hello. Um. So I just want you to know that. This could be new bills at home. For instance, like I said, Mars is in your fifth house, so you got a new stuff with the kids. There's the Sun is in the second house. The ruler of the bills is in the second house, so now you have new stuff to pay for at home. Like I said, you Virgos might be changing your phone devices, car stuff. Those are the people that are going through it, handling those type of paperwork. Also, you have to let go of certain views of your life or how you see others, if that makes any sense. I don't know. You have this weird concept of life for Pisces. Pisces have these like your point of view of life or letting go of some type of religion, practice, some type of ninth house energy. Maybe you finally let go of a title under your name, an address that you have to change. Okay, gotta register something of that nature. That's what that is. Those are what that houses are all about. Okay. Yes, Pisces Moon fam get called crazy and tripping for sharing. Yeah. So just be careful what you say. This will be uploaded definitely. And especially with these eclipses, it's just this is the finishing touches. I think that what's gonna happen with you, Pisces, you may be able to go on a trip when Jupiter goes into Taurus. But I think that this eclipse is taking you on a trip to see family as well, or you might finally get a call back. I think when the eclipses leave, by the way, you get a job with a better title, or you get a supervisor position. For those that are Pisces, shout out to Pisces that get a better job. Thank you. To sign. Speak life. Yeah, somebody said I told the Pisces to stop saying that they're doing it. Okay, up next, Aries, last but definitely not least, one of God's favorites. Hello, you are number one. Hang on, we're coming right back after these. Let me just open the door. Okay. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Almost one more. One more for real. I'm sorry. This one was long because I'm talking slow like a robot.
No, because today's gonna be an interesting day. I got family going over today.
Oh, I was just.
From Rowling side.
You got family coming over?
No, Rowling's like mom, Maddox, everybody's coming.
Oh, okay. Okay, Aries. This is the last but not least. If no one's. Okay. All right. Pisces, what is Aries? These eclipses have been happening in our financial houses. Dun, dun, dun. Did I write this down? What the fuck did I write Aries down? Something that I did write for Aries. The only thing I wrote down for you. I'm sorry, I love you. Change your diet. If you haven't already did this, Aries, changing the way you eat, the way you brush your teeth, your mouth, go get that mouth check, that throat chakra. I'm sorry, I was gonna always want to say that. Mercury is the ruler of your health. It's coming into here. If you didn't already do that, do it. If you didn't already, like, get you have your clothes all over the place. Get it together. Hello. I'm talking because I'm one of them. Okay, get information that you didn't know, or your refinement, because the eighth house, you're getting eclipse in those houses again. So it's new information you didn't know from the family, from your mom, from maybe some new stuff that happens, a little mini transformation that happens to the people in your family, cousins, nephew, or your step sibling, step family. Oh, people are saying hi, Blue.
Hi.
Yeah, because you want to talk and shit.
I asked if it was on.
She said, "Get out my bedroom." I'm trying to tell you, brush your teeth, bro. Let me. I love you. I'm sorry. No, but seriously, that if you haven't already like clean up or something, this is it, baby. This is it, Papa. Then the sun is the only thing is you might feel a little bumpy in this. Your finances might come in fast, so you don't start spending too much, cause Sun and Taurus may change everything up. And then by the end of Taurus season, you ain't got no money because you spent it all. So I'm trying to help you. But you are honestly, Aries, you are a person that either, you at home. These eclipses are just going to shake up. It's just bringing drama from family, to be quite honest. If you ask me. I'm just trying to tell you because that shit was crazy. Uh, my Aries mom just told my Gemini sister why she don't like brushing her teeth. Brush your mouth. No, but no, seriously, it could be that. It could be like those. It could be literally your mouth, or it could be something that maybe some of you actually go get a tattoo, or you do some type of changes to your body. Maybe a lot of Aries, like I have an Aries placement, and I gotta go to the doctor and get checked out. They're gonna penetrate me. You know what I'm saying? So you might too. Hello, penetrate. That's the word of the day. So yes, those are for the eclipses. To be honest, this eclipse for you is activating your North Node is in here, and it's gonna go into Aries. What can I tell you before I? Okay, here's what I get. Okay, here's what I'm getting, and I'm out of here. Definitely, definitely, money is coming in. Money is definitely coming in. If you didn't understand the gist of this is what I'm getting. There's Aries out there that have this really big idea that's gonna make them money, but it's gonna take too long, or it's gonna take time, and they're not used to shit like that. So when Rahu goes into Aries, it'll speed up to help this momentum of this new idea, new goal. So that's what I'm getting here in Aries. And when Rahu goes into your first house, you're gonna reinvent yourself. You're gonna reinvent yourself. You're gonna be in this new momentum of I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like you know what you're gonna do. So I think that by then, what's the big picture? A lot of you may buy new stuff, new homes. I think when Jupiter goes into Taurus, Aries are gonna buy a new asset, home, buy new stuff for their they can get a lot of money. So if you've been trying to make money, Aries, I would suggest to look at your part of fortune. If you've been playing the lotto, Aries is one sign that could definitely win the lotto. I could tell you that for a fact. Pisces is another one that could do it right now. But that'll be the big picture stuff, okay? Anyways, I will be breaking this down. This is what I got for you. This is